Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session for the reduction in pain and, in particular, a dependency on pain medication. And it's the nature of a lot of the traditional medical approach to offer prescription medication for symptom management. And the problem with that is that it can lead to a dependency. And this particular client really wanted to reduce that dependency. And you're going to hear a hypnosis session that really links into resourceful states, particularly joy and a feeling of purpose, and also evidence that if they've gone without pain medication for a certain period of time, that gives them evidence that they're not dependent on it, and then it means that when they use pain medication, it's not from having to, but more a discerning, like, does it make sense for them to do that? So I think if you are struggling with ongoing pain, obviously speak to your doctor. Maybe if you have got a desire to be less dependent on medication, communicate that with them. And I would say treat this as a way to evaluate subjective feelings of pain. Pain is a subjective sensation. And if you feel less pain, then by proxy, there is less need to take pain medication because the symptom of pain is pain, and therefore you don't need to mitigate that symptom. So treat this as a way of evaluating whether or not your pain goes down, but also if other things like passion, purpose, and joy increases, and just kind of evaluate that within your life. I'm a big proponent of journaling, and quite often it's difficult to evaluate progress if you don't keep a record of things that you notice that improve. So that might be also something to bear in mind. Obviously, this was created for an individual client, and therefore some of the suggestions were right for them, but might not be right for you. So if you do like the idea of a bespoke, customized session, there will be a link in the show notes where you can schedule that completely without any charge, a free 30-minute conversation on Zoom, just to see if I'm the right hypnotherapist for you. For now, though, find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in a feeling of pure magnificence. And as you exhale, feel that what's leaving your body is things that we can just call excess. Things that are attached to you that are not you. Echoes of the past or emotional baggage. Just feel that what isn't truly you is leaving you in every outward breath. breathing in that magnificent relaxation, and as you exhale, give permission to your body to let go. As with each breath, just feel a wave of calm washing over you. Breathing in that feeling of light, of energy, of power. And as you exhale, feel your muscles relax, your mind quieting, your entire being settling into a state of ever-increasing relaxation. Feel yourself drifting deeper into this moment, to a space or a place where your inner wisdom awakens, where that part of you that knows your strength, your resilience, and your magnificent power becomes clearer and more present, more alive. I want you to imagine taking a walk in nature. You're not alone. There is a dog with you. I want you to see vibrant energy in that dog. Joy and possibilities. And as you see that energy in the dog, feel it resonate with the equivalent energy within you. Perhaps you could imagine being surrounded by tall trees, the leaves soaking up golden sunlight. Perhaps imagine feeling the sensation of a gentle breeze, or the smell of that nature, the fresh earth or life, or perhaps even flowers around you. And somewhere in the nature, discover a trail. The kind of trail that not many people would notice, but you notice. Imagine that dog by your side noticing. As you decide to explore this trail of transformation, a journey towards you at your most magnificent, but also with a quality of life that is so appealing to you. As you step forward on this trail, each step takes you deeper, deeper into a feeling of inner strength, joy, deeper into a sense of ease and confidence in your body's ability to adapt, to repair, to heal. And as you walk, you begin to notice something. A light in the distance. It reminds you of what would look like a light at the end of a tunnel, but there is no tunnel here, just a trail. And this light in the distance is warm, inviting, and radiant. And you get a sense that this light represents a desirable future for you. A future where you are free, proud, aligned, but but also a future with less pain and more joy. And as you continue to traverse this trail, allow yourself to reflect, because you have done so many things you once thought were impossible. You have exceeded your own expectations more times than you can count. And you've surprised yourself with your own strength before. Recent accomplishments. Perhaps even if that accomplishment is just measured in hours. And because that power, that strength is within you, it means that you can access it again. That wasn't an anomaly, a one-off. This was a clue that if it's experienced once, you can experience it again. You are making choices that align with the version of you without the excess. I want you to feel that your relationship with any medication is now being used in a way that is an empowered decision. You are choosing it. You're using it in a way that is on your terms, while also knowing that you're becoming less dependent on it. And each time you make a conscious choice to rely more on your own power, imagine feeling a wow sensation. Because it is no small achievement to be less dependent, to feel more empowered in your body, in your body's ability to adapt. Feel that surge of pride, of joy, accomplishment. I want you to feel that progress is starting to feel more desirable and more rewarding than whatever the feeling you may get from any medication. And as you continue on this trail, you start to think of the nature of dopamine, and you find yourself naturally shifting where your dopamine comes from. Less from medication and more from progress, from nature, from accomplishment, or when you take a risk and notice when it pays off. Imagine your brain rewiring neural pathways to seek out better quality sources of dopamine. And each time you experience those sources, you are strengthening those neural pathways with positive reinforcement. And then the pathways become stronger and more vibrant and more compelling. Dopamine is the neurotransmitter of reward. So the more you celebrate your progress, the more your mind and body work in harmony to reinforce this evolution and transformation. You are safe. You are secure. And even in moments without medication, your body knows how to find comfort. Your mind knows how to create peace and inner calm, because every fiber of your being supports you, guiding you forward in the most effortless way. Trust the journey. Feel that you can not only see the light at the end of the tunnel, but feel it, and it's getting closer, brighter, more real. You are making steady progress, and every step forward fills you with an unstoppable sense of confidence and joy. You are on this trail, a trail that many people dare not even attempt. And now, as you stand in this place of growth and transformation, you begin to question something from your past. You start to wonder if maybe you received more encouragement, more compliments, or more support than you ever realized. And as you look back through your life, maybe you start to reevaluate moments and memories to discover more times where people believed in you, moments where they recognized your talents, your greatness, even when you didn't see it or want to accept it yourself. As you begin to understand deeply and fully that you have always been worthy, which then leads to an inevitable conclusion. You are deserving. You are worthy of a life with less pain, of magnificent moments of more joy, of the best possibilities unfolding for you. And this isn't something you need to prove or earn. This worthiness and deserving has always been true. As you continue on the trail, see the light and walk through it. It's no longer in your future, it's in your present. You are the light, and the light is you, and the light represents everything you want it to be. So take a deep breath in and start to feel all of this integrating deeply within you. And as you exhale, feel it settling, calibrating, becoming a part of who you are. And with each passing day, don't be surprised if you start to notice these shifts naturally happening, where you feel stronger, freer, less pain, and more progress. Perhaps you'll even feel more alive than you have in a long time. Very soon I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling empowered, invigorated, feeling that you will return based on who you really are, and without the baggage that you've been carrying around all this time that wasn't really you anyway. I want you to get a sense that something profound has changed. And from now on, the world and yourself will see who you really are. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, calibrating with the here and the now. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.